welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, I'm Hannah, and today I'm making a video all about how to create your dream website starting right now. If you ever wanted to create a website, start a business, start a blog, whatever, but kept pushing it off, this video is your note to hop on it, watch this video, and you can start today. So Hostgator actually reached out to me to do this video, which I was super excited about because hosting and blogs really confused me for a long time until just recently, actually. And so my website is currently on Wix.com. However, by January, I'm hoping to switch my website and my business over to WordPress. Unlike Wix, where it doesn't have its own host, so you need to buy a host. And so Hostgator allows you to do that, and they have amazing benefits too, which I will get into in a second. But basically, to have a website, you need a domain name. You also need a host like Hostgator, which I have a 60% off discount, so when you check that out, you're gonna save on that too. And then you need the actual website software, which Hostgator works with a bunch of different applications, but I'm gonna be showing you personally through WordPress, and that's a very popular one amongst bloggers and business owners and just people having a website. You can even have a shop on there. Like I was saying, you need to first buy a domain name, and that is your website name. So your domain name that you have in mind may already be taken, so don't be set in stone on your website name just yet, but this is how you can get your name, like hannahashtoncontent.com. And so again, I will have the link to where you can buy your domain name, but this is super important when having a website. Then you're going to need a host if the website creating application doesn't have its own host, which a lot of them don't. So that's where Hostgator comes in. So Hostgator has an easy control panel. It has one-click script installs. There's an email marketing constant contact, a 99.9% uptime guarantee, 45-day money-back guarantee, and 24/7, 365-day technical support. So you are not going to be left alone when trying to figure everything out with creating this website with Hostgator. I'm using Hostgator for my personal business website, which I'll be switching to WordPress all through this fall and launching in January. I personally love it, and I may be also using it for my mom's website if she decides to start up a blog. So again, 60% off discount. You have to use the link in my description box, but definitely go check it out, and you can start creating your website today. So now let's get on to the actual creating a website. Again, I'm used to like Wix's easy interface, so WordPress is a little bit different for me, and that's why I brought on Grace to help me with my new website and with my business's blog. She was so kind enough to come in for this video, and she's going to share with you guys the basics of WordPress and this toolbar on the side. She's an awesome blog. She's a studentpreneur, which I love. Student entrepreneur, and yeah, she just has an amazing website, so I'll have her links all below. Definitely go show her some love, but she's gonna come on real quick and tell you a little bit about WordPress and how to use it.
Hi, my name is Grace, and I work with studentpreneurs to help them create their creative online businesses. As the content manager in Hannah Ashton Content, I am excited and honored to show you and teach you about WordPress today. For those of you who don't know, WordPress is an open source software that you can use to create your website. To log into WordPress, you will go to your domain /wp-admin. You will then see this page, which is your WordPress dashboard. You will see the latest updates to your blog and the latest comments and other newsworthy stuff on this page. This is the page where you will create and publish your posts. If you're a blogger, you'll already know this, but posts are contents that will appear in your RSS feed so that your readers can find you and Google will be able to find you as well. The media page is where you will upload all your photographs used on your blog. The pages page is where you create pages for about pages, contact, legal, and other pages that you want to display to your readers. There are thousands of WordPress themes that you can use and even more that you can purchase. I personally use a theme from Station 7. Plugins are scripts that you can install and activate on your website to increase functionality. There are thousands of plugins that you can install, and also even more that you can purchase from third-party websites. WordPress definitely has a learning curve, and it's difficult at first, but the more you use it, the more comfortable it will be for you. Some of the settings are not necessary, but you will be able to get to know them very quickly. One thing I really want to recommend is changing your permalink settings. Once you install WordPress, your permalink settings will be on plain, which is terrible for your SEO, which is search engine optimization, and it also looks a little ugly. So I recommend changing to post name, which will be great for your SEO since your post title will be on your permalink as well.
Themes are also big parts of website. They're like the base of your website, the bones, the foundation, and you can start from scratch and code it all yourself. But if you're not good with coding, I definitely recommend buying a theme or using a free theme already with WordPress. But if you want to be a little bit more professional and have a lot done for you, you can buy a theme. So I'll also have some links below to places you can purchase themes to make your website look great from the start. But again, do a DIY if that's your style. So now a little bit about what I know about creating a website, and that is branding and your color scheme. So before you even begin editing your website and changing colors and changing text, you need to have an idea for your brand or your website or your blog. I'm just going to call it your brand, but that encompasses websites, blogs, businesses, all of that. I also recommend having like 2 to 3 fonts that you use on your website, and you only use those specific fonts. You need to have consistency, because consistency is key when coming to websites. And a new trend that's in that a lot of people are gravitated towards when they're online is a minimalist design. So try to not have a bunch of different colors. White space is actually in a lot of great websites now. It's very trendy, and a lot of people like it when they go to a website to not be overpowered. So keep that in mind. Figure out what you like, play around with it, but make sure you have those key colors and fonts or typefaces in mind when creating your website. And it's going to make the process go by so much quicker, because then you won't edit a whole website and then, you know, a week later be like, I hate these colors and they don't work together at all, and then redo it all again. So you may be wondering how you can choose those core colors and create your color board. If you just go to like HTML color picker.com or something like that, you can see that every color in the rainbow and more has its own hex and RGB color code, and so you can figure out what colors you want and what colors you like. As you can see in the top hand corner, there's also like all the rows, so you can choose what colors and lock them in once you like them and see what colors work well together. And then you also get the hex code. So the hex code for each color is different. You basically just copy and paste that hex code, and then every time you need that specific color, you input that hex code into your website editor, or if you're making a graphic or your logo, whatever you're making, you want that specific color, use that hex code and you have the same shade every time. I also recommend typing out all the text that you want on your website in a Google Doc or just a Word document first. So type out what your header is going to be, what your like brand message, your tagline is going to be, write your about page all in a Word doc so that you can check for spelling, see how it looks, and then when you're creating your website, it'll save you so much time, and you can just copy and paste your text from the Word doc into the text box on the site, and you don't have to worry about typing and all that jazz. So do it separately, then transfer it to your website. That's another tip. And there you have your dream website. Now it's time to spread the word through social media, create your email marketing approach, and just start engaging with your audience. And if you want to know more about that, I can do more videos on this, or you can book personal consultations, one-on-one consultations with me on hannahashtoncontent.com. Always got a plug. It's in the description. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys this basic video on the basics of creating your dream website. I hope you guys found that helpful. I hope I was able to help in any way possible. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below, or you can message me on social media or email me. Again, go check out Hostgator. It is so important if you want to create your dream website to have the correct host. And that is going to be it for this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Stay happy, guys. Bye!